Once upon a time, freshman year of college, 4 women move into Park Hall near the cornfields of 8. Rooming together was Bertha and Susie. Also rooming together are Gertrude and Judy. These girls were all best friends, hanging out 24/7, going to class, and suffering long hours of serious pharmacy studying. All the girls each weekend went to support Gertrude at every one of her volleyball games. They do this because they know how much support she needs after Coach Whitty forces her team to go through grueling hours of P90X to get in shape and build muscle for their matches.
So Gertrude is my roommate. She's definitely the athletic one of the bunch. She's extremely busy with her volleyball schedule between practice and her matches. I can't imagine those practices. She always wakes up the next day and can barely get out of her bed, let alone walk. Apparently her coach is pushing them to be in really good shape. I guess I would eat like she does if I worked out so hard. At the max, she inhales all the food around her. I can't believe she goes for those greasy cheeseburgers and fries, or pizza and whatever is on the main line. She'll eat anything, but I've seriously never seen the girl eat a salad. Even if she did, I bet she would douse it in tons of ranch dressing. All I can say is thank goodness she works out so much.
Judy is a religious Weight Watchers user. She sometimes manages to find fruits and veggies in the cafeteria. Whenever her friends see healthy options in the Macintosh, they take platefuls to Judy so she can eat her points worth in one dinner setting.
Judy and I are such healthy eaters. It's the one thing we have in common. The only thing is, she has that stupid book with her all the time, and she's always counting points. It gets kind of annoying. I heard it isn't healthy just to eat right. You have to exercise too.
Bertha is the liveliest member of this group of friends. She parties every Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. She uses her fake ID to get into the Regal Beagle and eats at Bear Cave each morning to wash down that alcohol with greasy, delicious food. Bertha's largest form of exercise is lifting her hand to her face.
So about Bertha, yeah, she's definitely the life of the party. I mean, I would be too, but I have practice at 6 a.m. every day, which gets kind of annoying. She seriously is the keg stand champ, and boy can she eat. She eats anything from hamburgers to pizza to ice cream. I mean, it's crazy. I've never seen anyone eat that much in my life.
Susie is your ideal healthy college student. All of her serious studying pays off on her exams, and working out has lowered her stress levels and shown improvement in focus for her exams. When at the Macintosh, she makes healthy food decisions in order to keep a healthy, balanced diet.
I've been on here for way over 30 minutes.
Okay, so Susie is the perfect college student. I am so jealous of her. Straight A's, always eats right, always exercises. I just wish I had the motivation and time to do that. Oh, and she has the perfect boyfriend. I wish I was like Susie.
Always be my baby.
During their time at Northern, each of these girls, because of all of their pharmacy classes, encountered many opportunities to learn about healthy eating and exercise, especially in personal health problems and preventative medicine. At the end of their freshman year, these girls continued their habits, and some put on a little bit of what you could call
dun dun dun,
the freshman 15. Flash forward to 2060. It's Northern's annual weekend to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the graduating class of 2010. Gertie is the first to arrive at Alumni Weekend and is very excited to see her past friends. They have kept in touch but haven't seen each other in 30 years. Gertie is now coaching volleyball. Her idol was Coach Whitty. Her times at Northern inspired her to become a coach that enforces P90X on Northern's volleyball program. Gertie, throughout her life, continued to work out regularly, knowing the importance of cardiovascular exercise and weight training. She did not want those chicken wing arms. Although Gertie has continued to work out, she just can't put down the Mountain Dew or those Krispy Kremes. She has developed high blood pressure and cholesterol and has to take meds to regulate them.
So I have to take Lipitor on a regular basis. It's not very fun. but I still always enjoy working out and spending time with my volleyball players.
Judy is the second to arrive. Judy is still working on Weight Watchers. She is now a team leader in the Findlay area and trains all of those willing learners about the fantastic system. She now spreads her points throughout the day rather than at one sitting. Although she eats healthy, she has developed osteoporosis, which has caused her to slump over. Her lack of exercise has led her to develop heart disease, and she is terrified because it is the #1 killer in women.
I've always been very conscious of my eating habits, even when I was young. I was always counting my points with Weight Watchers and making sure I ate a really balanced diet. However, I was never much of an athlete and didn't like to exercise. I figured as long as I was eating well, I probably wouldn't gain a ton of weight. For me, my diet was easy to adjust to regulate my weight, so exercising wasn't all that necessary. I mean, seriously, what girl wants to be lifting weights in that weight room with a bunch of huge, sweaty guys? Yeah, not me. If only I would have done a little lifting and cardio, my life now would be probably so much easier. See, now I get winded walking any distances or upstairs, and I've been diagnosed with heart disease. In addition to this, I have osteoporosis. I never pushed my body to be physically healthy when I was younger, so now I have to deal with brittle bones and a bad heart.
Bertha arrives next. Bertha has not slowed down 1 minute since she has left Northern. Her party rate only increased, and she then turned to modeling,
The party don't start till I walk
which made significantly more than her pharmacy job provided. There was a lack of obese models in the U.S. Bertha has developed diabetes, extremely high blood pressure, hypertension. She is recovering from her recent heart attack, and the doctors say her risk of stroke has increased significantly.
Living with all these health issues really causes a problem for me and my partying. I mean, with all the medications I'm on, they all have an alcohol warning. What am I supposed to do? Maybe I should have paid a little more attention back when I was in school.
Susie always arrives fashionably late. Susie walks the mall every morning with her husband in their matching jumpsuits, afraid to lose each other once the crowd comes. She always forgoes the greasy mall food and instead cooks a healthy meal 3 times a day. Her doctor praises her for her good health, even at such an old age. She only needs to take a multivitamin, vitamin D, and calcium every day. She is the picture perfect of health.
I've always enjoyed being physically fit and eating a well-balanced diet. Developing these healthy habits in college helped me to maintain them long after I graduated from pharmacy school. I never gained the freshman 15 like some of my old friends. I don't have to take the medications that Judy, Gertrude, and Bertha do.
The ladies had an amazing time at Alumni Weekend, full of celebration and surprise about their fellow classmates. Parting their ways, they decided to plan a cruise in the very near future.
The moral of the story: the things you do well in college affect you in the future. Susie was clearly the healthiest in college, which carried over into the future. The other 3 developed poor habits, gained the freshman 15, and then this carried over into their futures. Healthy eating and exercising regularly has benefits for people of all ages, especially those in college, which will have an impact on their future. The food we eat today may not affect us tomorrow, but will affect us in the future. That's it.